burnt out because she then jumped into being a full-fledged film producer, being on set, throughout the whole process, expediting a whole full-fledged film. So those that know film production know it takes about at least 5 strong days. If you do 4 full days, you can come off. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have a mean team that know what they're doing, knowing how to facilitate certain ideas when the director or the writer have ideas, be able to take those ideas and put them in a format and shoot it and deliver it and make it manifest in the physical so we can hurry up and have this premiere. Something exciting is very, very exciting. So I'm excited to watch Deej get her what bust and Yama, so they can learn, because I've learned a lot. I've been privileged to be able to be around a lot of guys that do video production and stuff like that. So I'm blessed. And I say it all the time, just being able to just see them, their Yama's film book, rewritten by Khadijah. Same format. She just wrote it and broke it down into a term where as though we can film it and deliver a nice film and show you just basically the origins of a body to kill for. The mindset, it's really a somewhat true story, very true story, with some revisions inside of it. Just about how she grew up and how it was back in her time and her days and what made her come up with that book, A Body to Kill For. And it's something magical that to watch them just have fun with it. The burnout process, I already knew what to do, just stick and move. As a vet, stick and move, come sometime, no, just come, because it's a burnout.
But you know what I want to say? I loved it. See, this the thing. When you love doing something, because see, when I used to party all the time, me and my girlfriends, we used to party. We had a motto. We used to party from Sunday to Sunday, and don't forget about Monday. All right? So we party all the time.
Partied on Monday all the time.
What? And we used to get up and go to work like it wasn't nothing. So I hadn't had an all-nighter in years. But I got in the house at 5. Right.
I got like an adult, huh?
Listen, I got in at 5 o'clock this morning. But before we left the set, I wasn't tired. Because we was in a little Airbnbs. Everybody took a little power nap, and then I was up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I'm really having a great time making this movie.
Good.
I'm learning so much, and I learned so much patience, because you might say, so this was the
unrealistic. Don't because wait till you get the full experience. Because when we bring the whole cast up and stuff like that, let's get off that, because our whole show gonna be on that. Because let me just say this to really sum up how she feel, not to stop her. Because it's just the beginning. It ain't done. And it's just one more day shoot, right?
No.
Okay, 2 days.
That's the whole thing.
It's probably a 2-day, but fine. See, and that'll get worked out. See, and that's the thing where you gotta learn. I used to watch when you listen. All right, WillPower, welcome. We here. And we were just talking about the film, The Body to Kill For, and Dee's doing what she do. I'm excited to see her and Yama get their cherries wet.
Yeah.
Just a phrase. Excuse me for using that.
No, that's a phrase. If you don't know that phrase, you know it.
Being that they're doing, they can say on their resume, once y'all see it, then they'll be able to say, now, like how we grew up saying now. It's okay to say now. Don't get mad.
Right.
It's all right. Congratulate us.
But you know what? It ain't even so much as saying. I feel like saying now, because even though I know it's going to be the bomb, but just say the whole experience of being able to do it. Me being unconscious, because they said we was going to do it in 4 days, right? So I don't want to give away too much because we're going to have a show. But when I said, okay, we have a lot of different scenes to do. And I said, okay, so let me try.
You rewrote them.
Yeah, so I said, well, let me try to break it down and read over 4 days, and I'm gonna try to make it equal. So when I'm trying to make it equal, I'm looking at this like 20-something scenes a day, and I'm looking there in my mind, I'm like, that shit ain't happening. But everybody like, we can do it in 4 days. I said, so okay.
Let me narrate it. We're gonna stay on the topic a little bit. Let me tell you the difference why I decided when I came out. Let me show everybody this. This why, like, if you can't produce shit like this, you can't say that you getting money doing what you say you doing. You know what I'm saying? When I say the reason why films is very, very hard, it take up too much time, but if you got the time to do it, you can make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. What we're doing, it costs you about $50,000. Honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? That's not even at the top of the scale.
Listen, agreements and contracts. You know what's fun? When you getting checks.
Yes. It's upside down.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it was.
Oh. When you getting checks.
The checks is rolling in.
When you getting checks for saying you got films, documentaries. I like documentaries because documentaries is live. You don't have to script it.
It's real.
You don't have to script it.
You don't have to script it. It's telling a real story.
Yeah, and now you got to be more of a pro. Now the experience you're getting, right? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine as the rewriter running through the whole thing, and just right now, like we in the studio, Universal Pictures, no, BT. We got to run through that whole Body to Kill for it. You know it.
Right.
Without reading it. Bang! And use that for the voiceover. You and Yaman got to do it. Mm-hmm. Now.
But see, I'm used to stuff like that.
And it's so decent because that's what the rappers do when they got to memorize so many records and so many freestyles.
Yeah.
And Khadijah, let me just give you your props real quick. I knew.
We always there.
When you said, "Hey, can you go get the Rebel D-boy at the them steps?" I'm giving you your props. Like that's the best workout.
I think I lost like 6 pounds this weekend. No lie.
That's a part of film production as well. Because when I got into it, I was just coming home. Mm-hmm. November 98, about 2000, I was in the mix. I was buying every camera that came out. Mm-hmm. How much that John cost? $3,000? Let me get that John.
And
what?
It's funny you said that because when I was finding myself last night taking pictures of my cameras, right?
Oh yeah, them Johns cost like $6,000.
Yo, they so dope, and just to be able to
black
go
in,
yo, they so nice, and they got like 3 or 4 different ones and everything like that. They got the boom operator. They have
they have full-fledged production.
Yes.
Black Seminars the body alone start at 4 stacks.
And that's Macmillan Productions. That's
you know what I mean?
Productions.
Everybody know. It's a lot of guys that got them though. It's people that do got them.
Hey niece.
What makes you dope when you get into the Black Seminar stuff is when you have all the accessories.
Right.
Like it ain't about like now we talking about film. Let's talk about film. Mm-hmm. You can get caught up seeing all the body. Like the electrical parts, all the parts and gadgets that go to stuff. Mm-hmm. Put monitors and stuff, make it look, this is dope. But it's really actually a body of camera that's doing all the work.
No, it's about the operator.
No, that is the operator.
No, it's what makes it good is the operator because you can have a banging camera.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna get into that. Yeah. I was gonna get into that. But I want people to know that on a small level because we do educate around here on everything I do. I'm giving education, information. You could take as long as you film in what's 1080 on up. Now what Mac Miller films with, and Mark City Visuals film with, They like the 4K. They're black cinemas. When you get into those type cameras, they film in 1080. That's the smallest definition of depth. You know what I'm saying, as far as film production. Now, when you get into ultra definition and super like 6K, that's 6K, 8K.
So it's just like higher resolution.
But don't ever let nobody film your stuff in that. Don't ever. First of all, television don't show in none of those formats. That's number one. Distributors don't accept it in that format. That's number two. That's merchant. That's money. So don't get caught up in that. Some guys will manipulate you by saying, I can film in 6K and 4K. Oh, now you got a big-ass project that you can't even afford to get the hard drives to take the film, the stuff they filmed out of it and store it. We spent on over $3,000 just on hard drives. T5 Samsungs. T5s. Look them up. Do your homework. And you can't just get the 1 terabyte pups. If you're going to get them, you got to get about 50 of them. Because when you get into 6K, 8K, 4K, 1 hour of 4K, the battery lasts about 20 minutes. The length of running
20 minutes
time.
on the battery lasts an hour.
Right. Like, what? So
because they were changing batteries left and right.
Trust me, on certain scenes, they got to do it, like dark scenes.
Right.
But you switch in and out of them. You switch, and that's why, because you could color correct anything. You can film in any definition and color correct and change it. But it's important when you're the one that's shooting and you're editing it, you know what you shot. That's why nobody will ever edit my Philly Uncuts. Fran Daddy is a bull. Fran Daddy SP is one of the best editors in the game. I put my money on against anybody that do editing. Not equipment, editing. I be a big fan in transitions. That's what I'm a fan of. After it's done, I want to see how you say transition.
Smooth
right
transition.
From one scene to the next. No, give me editing.
Right.
Take that John and say you and bring it back. Not on duty.
I can't tell you edited it. That's how you wanted to look.
Because I look at television different. I look at every commercial's different. I understand how the makeup of it is.
Yeah.
And it's so decent. It's so decent, So, The Body to Kill For is a film that brought up some magical things, magical conversations. So if you're a small entrepreneur out there and you do videos or you want to learn how to do your own creativity and your own videos and your own movies, look at Geek Productions that be on the podcast. I'm on Fridays. She do her own little stuff with her iPhone and she go editing. Now she in school for encoding. Yeah. She's good with it too. But now she get people to film it and she edited herself. And she a female. I think that's dope.
What I love is to be able to watch what they're doing because I like to watch what they're doing. You know what I mean? When I get a little tired, I go sit down. But for the most part, I try to stay right on top and watch because it's so interesting.
Right.
And I want it to look right. So I want to look at it. When they filming it, I want to look in that camera and see.
See, but you can't tell by that.
No, but I'm saying what they be showing you, they be talking about different shades and the numbers and how they turn it down. So it's fun, but you guys just look out for a body.
You're gonna be a bomb. Listen to me, because since I've been around you, I love your, because honestly, you know what made me say, damn, I'm gonna make her my partner. When you and Dawn, what I seen in you, let me tell you. I seen that spunk old head that's still young that in business, not in business. So, and I know that in the last few years, my friends is really helping me do some great things, man. These, like, it's coming from every angle.
Because you putting in the work. And when you put in the work, sometimes it take a long time. Sometimes you feel like it ain't. Sometimes it be so long. You be like, I've been doing this for such and such. But what I say to
But I always got a blessing.
Yeah, but listen.
But this John.
You know how you said I had that spunk? It's because I feel like I never got a chance to do it.
And I see it.
I never got a chance. Like, everything was coming at me since I was a kid. Like, first my daughter passed away. I was young. Yeah. And everybody like, oh, you were strong. No, I was numb.
Yeah.
So I was like numb for like probably like 15, 16 years, literally just not dealing with anything. So I was just like moving, just doing every day. But I wasn't dealing with stuff. But when I finally dealt with it, everything that I always wanted to do, I'm like, I still can do it. You know what I mean? Because people will talk, you can't, this is what I love about y'all. This is what I love about Glockaware. Y'all made me comfortable. Anybody that knows me, even at job, people like, you switch job. I don't like to work for people. And as soon as they do some dumb shit or act like this job is the end all be all.
You left a job for Glockaware?
No, it was for me though. See, y'all was here for me because I'm tired of, like, I'm 50 something years old and I don't want to spend the rest of my life working for somebody that when I get a pension, I still can't pay my fucking mortgage with it.
Yeah, let me let you read something.
You know what I'm saying? I did all that already.
Right.
The only way I'm gonna really get to where I want to be is to let all of that stuff go. Let it be a little bit hard sometimes. Let shit get a little bit backed up sometimes. Right. Maneuver the way you want. I gotta do to make things be okay. And then at the end of the day, I know that everything gonna be good because I'm putting in the work. It's one thing when I wasn't putting in no work, I was just writing, but I wasn't doing nothing with what I'm writing. But now that I'm writing something and I'm putting something out there, now I got receipts to show, okay, if you need me to write your book, if you want me to do a documentary for you, I'm in the position now that I can do that. And that's why I got the spunk. Why? Because I always wanted to do it. So now I feel like a kid again. And just being around the cast, let me tell you something. God put people together for a reason. I'm going to tell y'all something that's so weird, so spooky, right? China, the young lady who's playing the star, when we go to my house to do a scene the other night, she was like, I know this block. She was like, you live on this block? She said, what house you live in? She said, because I remember me and my cousin used to live right over there, a couple houses down from me. She said, and we was coming through this block, and I looked up, and the house was on fire. She said there was a lady and a man in there having sex, and they knocked the candle over, and the house caught on fire. She said they was trying to get out the window. I called the ambulance. She was like, it was right on this block. I said, it was this. I said, my house had a fire before I got it. She was like, yo, this the house right here. That's crazy as shit. She was like, I can't believe you live in this house. Like, I literally saved these people's life, Khadijah. That's so crazy. And you know what she said to me yesterday? She was like, you my old head, Khadijah. I was like, what you say? She was like, no, Khadijah, my agent. So I turned around and looked at it. I'm like, I ain't no agent. I don't know how to be no agent. She said, I don't call people my old head. You my only old head. I know this girl all the since fucking April. She didn't even start with us. But me and her bonded like that.
You know her pop. That's my man.
I don't know who he is.
From South Philly.
But I might know him by sight. Right. So, you know, it was just like, she was like, damn, that's crazy. You live in this house. I literally saved somebody's life at their house.
Shout out Big China.
So shout out to Big and check Big China out. She just dropped her video flexing. Last week, she just dropped it on, as a matter of fact, she dropped it on Saturday night while we was at rehearsal at 6 o'clock. So go check out her video flexing.
We're going to circulate it through the building.
Yes, absolutely. And I love her. She got good energy. And you know, we on them Zodiac. She a Capricorn like my best friend, like my dad, like my play sister. She's a Cap, like my life coach, Gloria in Atlanta, that's helping me with my they all Caps. I love Capricorn energy. I got them all around me. Like my dad passed away. He was a Cap, and now I got all these, and that's where willpower come from. You know, I told you that my dad painting. So I just got Capricorn energy all around me. I love it. I love all my people though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just having a good time being on the set. You know, it's so fun to be around the youth. You know what I mean? Because you know we got so many rappers and performers on the cast, and they just bust out. We gotta enjoy. She swears she's not a comedian. Everybody walk up to him and be like, "You a comedian? Say it." She was like, "What?" And it's just so much fun. Everybody gels so well, and it's hard to, especially when it's a bunch of females. It's hard to get females in a room without cattiness. We have not had an argument on the set, not one. When we bring food, everybody brings stuff. LC and Dawn came down. They came down. They went to the market. They got lunch meat. I already went to the store. They still went to the market. They got lunch meat. They came back. They had a bouquet of flowers for me and Yama. I'm like, for real, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. Be around people that love you. The only thing I can say for somebody that's trying to get to the next level, sometimes we look to our families to help us. And when our families don't help us, we start feeling away. Stop thinking like that.
Right.
Sometimes your family can't help you. Hey, Dawn, we miss you. Sometimes your family can't help you do what you want to do because they ain't never did it. You can't expect your family to help you do something that they ain't never did. In their mind, they never even thought about it. They can't help you. So the first thing they're going to say is, girl, you can't do that. You can't write no movie. You can't make no movie.
All right, so I want y'all to put some respect on her name right now.
So
her
that's
new
what
name is Big Deej. You know what I mean?
No.
Ain't no more Khadijah, it's Big Deej. You know what I mean?
Yo, but it's so dope. It's so dope. We having so much fun. Look, boss, he texted me last night. He gonna say, "How you think I did?" I said, "You know you the new chef." Yo, Mark and Rashid asked him. They was talking to him. They was like, "So you know, when you was acting before, right?" So he was like, "No, I never acted in my life." They was like, "You kidding?" Like he got everything there because he old, he's smooth, so he like perfect. And China's cousin came and he said, "Yo, you act just like Unc." He said he act just like China dad. I said that's why it was perfect because Yama said he remind her of hip hop too. Yeah. So it was like perfect. So we having a great time. You got to come up here and see us doing. I'm gonna come kidnap you from work.
Hold on, I'm putting Scam Likely on.
Scam Likely.
Hello?
Oh, please listen to this important message from the Student Loan Center. The forbearance period expires soon, and we can help you reduce or remove monthly payments. Our
We want them removed.
You qualify for a forgiveness plan. If you would like to finalize your application, press 1. If you would like to...
Your call is being transferred with no wait time.
No wait time. They trying to...
Watch this. Caught one of them bastards.
They ain't gonna say that there.
Thank you for calling the National Student Loan Forgiveness Hotline.
Like he really is playing with these people. The student
No,
loan.
I love it. Watch. This is how y'all can get
If you'd
scammed.
like to be removed
Watch.
from this list, press 9.
Watch. This is how serious it is.
They're gonna put you on hold for 20 minutes. Talking about you ain't got no calls in line.
No, listen. See, I ain't gonna bore y'all.
They
with
don't
this
never
one.
answer. They don't
No, they
never pick up.
always. I talk to like 10 of them a day.
I don't want to talk.
I have
Delete my
fun.
shit.
No, see, I do a reverse psychology. See, for my therapy, I said, you know what? I get about 15, 20 of them a day. I'm going to start answering some of them.
So you sound like
You know what? No, let me tell you my experience. Don't take my joy.
Fucking with people.
So I answer a few of them. Now, the ones I hang up on fast, because I'm getting irritated now, because now I'm having fun. That's why I answered it. Like, damn, if you calling my phone, I'm answering it if I want to. So I answer it, and sometimes they be people trying to scam, and I reverse psychology on them. I start using a bunch of bad words. I say what I'm going to do to their mothers, their daughters. I'm sorry. And I say little stuff like that, little perverted stuff towards, and I guarantee you, look, that's when you can find out that they're scams, because they automatically start cussing you out.
Right.
That's why you see, yo, I be having fun with them, but some of them is funny. But when I know that they having more fun than me, clip-ons, I'm automatically hanging up. So take some of the Scam Likely calls. I'm telling you, it'll reverse the psychological. It'll reverse the psychological. Oh my God, they keep calling my phone.
No, take the ones that ask. I remember one of them. You know how they used to call for the police money? They want you to donate to the police. So I remember one time they called.
Oh no, they real ones.
They called my phone. Told me we want to donate to the police. I said, you know what? I'm glad you called. Because the police have done my brother so wrong, and my family need a donation. The man was, well, where do you live at? Oh man, you need some. I'm so sorry we called you. I didn't know that we didn't know these kind of things happen. Yeah, stop calling my phone. I'm not giving no name. I pay them every week out of my check. Hey, Philip the Shades, and thanks for checking in.
Yeah.
Look, I pay y'all. I pay the police. Okay. For real, we all pay them. Don't be calling here talking about they need some money. What they doing with all the money?
I like to donate to the firemen when they had the boots out.
Yeah, now that's for muscular dystrophy. That ain't for them.
Oh, okay.
That ain't for no police union.
When they be having the boots out?
Yeah, that's for muscular dystrophy. Yeah, that's not the same thing. They be collecting money for the police union. Really? Really? I'm not giving y'all nothing.
I mean, they supposed to have that bread.
Exactly. Listen, let me tell you, if y'all didn't know this, remember when they was giving all that money away, and they was supposed to have money for people who was behind on their rent because of COVID and they wasn't working. So they was only giving, you had to have all this criteria to get this money. You had to be in between this income and that income and all this stuff. So they had all this money left over. Guess what they gave it to? The fucking prison systems. Why? Y'all, no. Y'all not, don't give it to them. Out of here, they private owned. Like, Phil, stop playing with me. Like, come on, the state prisons is private owned.
The food, better food. Man, you got a choice. Y'all got a choice, people.
This some bull. I ain't got no choice.
No.
Out of here. They don't even supply soap for the inmates and stuff no more. My daughter was locked up.
Ain't got no facts.
She had to pay. When my daughter was locked up, I had to send her money for toilet paper. But every time I sent her money, they took 50%. Well, I gotta send her toilet paper. If I sent her $25, she get $12.50. Especially at Williamsport, they take half. Anytime you give in,
the tax is in.
Get the.
Stop.
Yeah, stop it. Cause city, no, your city
50%.
taxes and all that pay all that stuff. Stop playing with me. They be taking that money, putting that shit.
All the rules is rules.
Hey, cousin.
If you go there, taxi on. I'm with the tax.
But I'm not locked up, so don't take my money. They ain't got no money.
No, you sending it.
No, because y'all ain't giving them no toilet paper.
Using a system.
What they put? No,
No, I'm just saying. That's why I don't go to them. I ain't going to them camps.
All right, if you say give half, the money y'all saying that's for. They say the half.
I ain't got knock on wood.
If you say the half of the money is for rent and expenses, why is you not taking care of the expenses?
Turn
Get
that.
the fuck out of here.
Call the
Don't go to jail, y'all. That's all I'm
prison,
telling you. Stay away from the system. Do something good with your life.
Absolutely.
You're going to get up in there, and they're going to take you back to what they intended for you to be. And I ain't going to go on the rent because EA already know.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Just stay away from the shit with the police and the jails, and because they getting the money, and what is they doing with it?
You know, these be on everybody check.
Yeah, like, get out of here. No, because it's all these other people that could have used that money. Why give it to them? Why y'all ain't give it to the schools?
Everybody got checked.
Get out of here.
All of them got checked. All of y'all got checked.
They fund prisons, but not school.
I know, that's the crazy part.
Take a note.
Yeah.
If they fund jails, but they don't fund schools, where do they want people to go? Do they want them to go to school, or do they want them to go to jail? Because
would you go to jail if you don't do a crime? Would you go to jail if you don't do a crime? Yes or no?
Yeah, because people go to jail. Those boys in New York, they got locked up.
You
can go to jail without. Yes, you can. You can go to jail without committing a crime. There's a lot of people in jail for not committing a crime.
All right, well, okay.
So don't do that.
I ain't been to jail since November 98.
If you committed a crime and you did something,
I ain't been to jail since November 98. So I live by example.
All right, do you know people go to jail without committing a crime? Like the boy that killed himself that Jay-Z did the documentary on?
Oh, that's just 1 in a million.
No, but it's not 1 in a million. It's a lot of people in jail for things they ain't do. So if you ain't do it, if you did it, then you deserve it. But if you went to jail, get out of here. He can try to cut me off. Y'all heard what I said. Any old way. Because now he a goddamn reverend and shit. If you go to jail, if you do the crime, get the fuck out.
I always stand on that.
But if you do the crime, but no, because you saying anybody. If you do the crime, you go to jail. But if you don't deserve to be there. You know what? He's so rude. See how he is?
I'm doing it soft though.
They ain't soft. Fuck out of here.
I always been on stand on that principle.
But we not talking. You saying people don't go to jail for nothing. People do go to jail for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, well, shit. People get struck by lightning. One or two motherfuckers hit the lottery.
Don't lock me up if I ain't something I ain't do. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Like, come on. Some people get away with not getting a ticket. You ain't got to put no money in the meter. Come on, Deej.
So you supposed to accept it.
Come on, Deej.
You supposed to accept it though. It's what you accept. See, y'all accept shit. I don't accept certain shit.
No, but
you're not about to do me something. I'm not about to pay for something I ain't do.
You got to chill.
I'm politicking for the people all the time.
Unless you're going to be a politician, you
I am a
got to chill.
politician for my people, not for these nut-ass ones that ain't going to do nothing.
That is
yeah.
Look, Dee's the type, right? She always grew up in South Philly, right?
Here he go. Here he go.
She used to watch Moving on Up to the Sky all the time.
You damn right.
So
you damn right. I watched George Jefferson too. On the other high-rise building.
Y'all gonna give us our 40 acres in the middle.
Yes, you motherfucking right. I ain't one of them people that be like, they don't need reparations. That's the fuck we do. Okay, give us our shit because y'all.
Now y'all asking for a welfare check.
Well, they gave it to the Japanese.
So what?
I don't give a fuck. Get my welfare check. I need me some food stamps right now.
Your eyes ain't slanted.
I'm a Native American. Fuck what you heard.
So I'm a Cherokee Indian.
That's right. And so you don't want your shit back?
I wasn't here.
Well, that's on you.
My mom wasn't there.
Go get your shit. Go get your shit. They
That's
giving
all
people
I
their
knew.
shit
My
back. Don't
mom,
listen
my
to EA.
grandmom, and my great grandpa.
Don't listen to
I
them.
ain't know nobody else. What you mean? Like, how you claiming something you don't even know?
How you?
People-
how them people just got $75 million for their
Hold up,
great grandparents
All right,
land
well,
in
do your
California?
research.
That's what I do every day.
Do your research. Call 1-800.org.
No, don't call them. You better start digging,
Do
getting
your
down
research.
in there. Don't.
See if
don't.
you own some
Let me
goddamn-
tell you something. It's so much fun. Do your research because EA laughing. I found census records from
No, I
my
ain't mad at you.
great.
Shit, I ain't mad at you.
So,
I don't think Allen's got shit.
because
Listen,
guess what? They told you.
ain't
Listen,
nobody leave me nothing.
they told you your family was slaves, but when I did the research on my great grandparents, when that went back,
Hello, Cool J.
when it went to the early 1800s, it was only 5 African black people that were slaves. I got the paperwork. I paid $27 for it.
Come on, sister.
There was only
Sister,
5
don't
slaves,
worry,
and people was
sister.
free. So go get your shit.
My sister, don't worry, okay?
I'm Sister Soldier. I'm a guy. I'm a have
sister,
your back.
Don't worry, sister. Okay? We all right now. We no more motherfucker styles.
EA.
Okay?
I ain't
I
messing with
don't
it.
get jiggy
If you don't
with
come
that.
down on the tip drillers like you do me, I'm not trying to hear jack.
No, see,
If you don't come down
let
on
me
the tip
explain that.
drillers like you do me, I ain't trying to hear nothing because I'm trying to tell you something to save you, and
Now
they
the
trying to
South
tell you
Philly coming
something to
out of
kill
that.
you. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh,
So
that's
me and EA play devil advocate, but one thing I want to say is when I say that I'm serious about my people, like I really am. People can't make me change my mind about how I feel about the way things go, whether it was in
All right, here, read
1800
this.
or 19.
This how you got to get this how you
Okay?
got to get her all get stuff
Look.
off her mind. Read that to the people.
Because he want to talk to y'all about a camera. Y'all don't know what the hell
There
he's
ain't no
talking
damn
about.
camera.
Okay?
You know, sometimes you got sometimes
We're going
you know,
to inform you
people-
that your Philly Storm of Fashion has been accepted
No,
to
you
two-
skipped a word.
I-
It's a difference.
We are glad to inform you that your film, Philly Storm of Fashion, I
Don't
said
leave that out.
I said that, has been accepted to Tubi. Please show. Now, he know I ain't got my fucking glasses. Please show
sorry, I
us
forgot. She ain't got,
some
she ain't
time.
got what you comes in.
Please allow us some time to
contacts.
provide you the links and artwork for your film. Until then, continue the great work, and we look forward to your content. Ashley Davis. Good job. Good job.
You know, because
Here you
this, you know, we did the premiere a little while ago, about a year and a half ago. So now I'm just glad that
Oh, shit.
we can show the people that when we do our fashion shows, that we do fashion shows and we're doing films. Like our fashion show, that Philly Stormer fashion show film is a collaboration of 3 shows. One giant hair and fashion show that was at the Freedom Theater before it closed down. That's a legendary. Oh man, I was the one. That was good to be able to have a nice hood. That was
there for a long time.
That facility is so dope. They got like 20 dressing rooms, powder rooms, makeup rooms, bathrooms.
What are they doing with that?
Well, they was in financial trouble allegedly. I know of. You know.
So I'm just saying, is the building
I
empty
think
or is it being occupied by
empty.
somebody?
I can't remember. I don't know if it's
It's
something
on Broad
now.
Street, right?
Yeah. Right next to where they building all them new apartments.
All right, it's over.
Yeah, it's really.
They're gonna put a big sign in front of it, and it's a wrap.
You know, and also the fashion show that we had at the library. The library, the Logan Library. Those that don't know, I was asked by the librarian and some of the directors in the TCRC program, like, EA, why don't you do one of your shows at the library? And I'm like, the library? What, the Philadelphia Library? They're like, no, it's a $3 or $5 million rented library. And it's a shame how money got to get your attention.
Yeah,
But I'm being honest.
it always.
But
do.
I'm serious about production. So I'm like, make a long story short, when I went in there, oh my God, I said, I'm going to funk this joint out. First of all the aisles is on wheels. So, and they in spirals.
Where was it at?
The Logan Library.
Where is that? I don't know where that is.
It's
In Logan,
the
I'm
street.
sure.
Yeah. That's why I was phrasing the name so they can look it up. So, but anyway, you can wait and see the film. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I experienced like some of the young models. It was an 8-year-old young lady. I'll give a little part of this. when I interviewed her, she was saying how when we was talking about Body to Kill for way before it came to fruition now, and I was interviewing her, the young lady was saying how a little boy was fondling her in school. That shit started at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom was with her. So I said, elaborate. What happened? She just explained in my own words how the little boy kept coming, and you know how we used to think it was cute. They're like, that means he like you if he playing with you.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned into like grabbing her hand, like, and she ain't want it.
Right.
And when she told the story, she wanted to tell me the story.
Right.
I was blown away. Her mom was like, I want to tell you something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, because the kids be looking, and this the part that I really like, the reason why I be doing them and giving the independent models and designers a shot. Because when that young lady said, when her mother told me that young lady wanted to tell me her story, like Yama, like, a little boys be, and I don't be liking it. And then it went so far as to telling the teacher and the parents getting involved, and it got ugly. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And she said, I want to tell my story on your film, can I? Because I'm a model and I want all the models to know that, that happened to me in eighth grade or seventh grade, whatever it was. I was blown away, like.
But it's so common though, like you think.
But I was blown away as a dad,
it's very common.
I will shoot you about my daughter, stab you, punch you in the eyeball, punch you in the throat.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't see it.
It's like,
and God, please protect the children.
Listen, it's like we don't have no. You know how back in the day the men used to protect the women, and when stuff used to go down, men used to protect the women, and then like the men used to like go ahead, miss, when they open the door, and like I know it ain't all men, but a lot of these men out here today, they got some issues and they be nutty.
No, you're right.
They be on some jealous stuff or jealous of women, and I ain't just saying it, I'm telling you. I have men cut me off in my car all the time. They be trying to race me. I'll be paying them no attention. Next thing you know, I'm driving. I see them looking at me. They go real fast. This is the stuff that I've experienced in my own life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's just masculine.
I'm just talking about. I know that, but I'm a woman, so I'm talking about what I can't say what men experience. I'm saying as a woman, what I see lately. Y'all are some of the most genuinely men that I know around in here. But outside of here all the time at jobs and stuff, niggas they see you carrying a box, they walk right by you. They see you struggling.
Yeah, it's a different mindset. Definitely
that's what I'm saying. Like the mindset of the people, it's like they had issues with their mom, and now it's your fault. Yeah. Or they had issues with whoever was raising them, and now it's your fault. It's like everything be a black woman's fault. Now, you might not understand what I'm saying, but I'm a black woman, and we try to take care of everybody. We try to take care of our kids, and me personally, our grandkids. We got significant others. We trying to take them. Then we got our own life. We trying to work. We trying to do this. We got so much on us, and I know everybody be like, sometimes like black women be so mean, but people don't never look at it like, oh, she got so much on her, I'm going to take something off.
No, that's the problem.
No, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You know why? Ain't nobody doing everything I do. So don't come and ask me about no dumb shit. I did 1,000 things today, and then somebody gonna come, and then you can't get one thing. It's the whole get out of here.
No, you be snapping on the guys. I ain't going for that. I just let you get your rant off.
I'm not just saying. I'm just saying.
Let you get your rant off.
Let me tell you, when I was on my way here today, this man in a red Mitsubishi.
So did you give him the finger?
No, I did not, because I don't do that. Because people might shoot you. But
that was a test. Emergency broadcast system. That was
and I usually do it, but I don't. I stopped doing it because people be getting shot on the highway. Not give him the finger, but I don't like say. But he cut me right off. Let me tell you how God work. He cut me off. Don't you know how you come through the park, come up Huntington Park, and it's that little bridge, and then
glad you're okay.
On Henry Avenue, I swear to God, he came around. It's only one lane. He came on the side between me and the wall.
Was he driving like grandma?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to hurry up because I wanted to do something first, but I lost my shit. I told you that. So I was trying. He cut.
So he just was rude.
He came. It wasn't no lane over there.
He was a rude driver.
Let me tell you, something happened to his.
Rude drivers.
Something happened to his car as soon as he got to the top. Something said bling, 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 and he couldn't drive no more. I said, God work real quick. He was sitting on the side of the road, mad as shit, looking at
That's
me. I
why
ain't
he
even
was
do
trying
nothing.
to hurry up.
No, he wasn't. Get the fuck out of here. All you had
No.
to do was had your flashes on. I would have knew it was a hazard.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't get mad if somebody pull a Brody if you see they ain't got air conditioning.
His windows was up.
Oh, he had AC.
Wasn't nothing wrong with his car, so he got right there in that joint. Said,
Yeah, the compressor probably went or something.
That's what
But
he did.
I ain't mad at it because everybody.
But that's
pull
for
Brody.
anybody. Have some courteous. Have some courtesy. Treat others as you want others to treat you. Don't be a dick, and I won't be a dick. Okay?
Why they gotta be a penis?
Because they always
Why it can't be a
sticking it.
vagina?
They always sticking it.
Nah,
And we always getting stuck.
See how these be grinding the men up
No,
sometimes,
I don't.
right?
But I don't always ride the man.
But listen,
I love the man.
the men out here play.
But this the thing. That you always tell me. Don't take it personal. You always tell me that.
Just say, no, you're right. No, I ain't
So?
taking it personal, but I gotta speak up for men though.
That's why you got to.
You just
when they
grind.
doing the right men thing, but when they trying to cut me off and make me get hurt,
And I just said, give him the finger.
no, I don't give him the finger.
That's well.
Because God took
next
care
time
of
a
that.
guy try to cut you off,
Nope, God, let God take care
just
of it.
listen. I'm gonna give you the best advice. Now I gotta give you advice that you're on your ranting. All right, now the best advice I can give you.
You love ranting. You just said you
I
love
love
James
it.
Brown.
It makes me feel good when I rant. I don't know about you. Don't do you. I mean, don't do me. Do you? You know, like Baby Cuz said. Tell
Yeah.
us what
I wrote
he
when I
said.
was on my way here. I spit a freestyle on
Like
video
because-
ranting just for EA. As soon as the show was off, I'm
Let me
gonna
give
let
you
him
my
hear it.
advice real quick though. And next time the person try to cut you off, just pull over.
It wasn't nowhere to
No.
pull over.
All right, well stop. Put on the brakes. Let him go around you.
Are y'all listening
That's
to
the
that?
old people doing. Just stop.
Y'all do know where I'm talking about on Huntington Park, where it's only one lane is
I get
under
it.
that bridge. It's nowhere to
Under the
go.
bridge. Under
When
the
you
bridge.
coming from Huntington Park off the drive, and you coming up underneath that tunnel where it's split, and you can take the park or you can go down into the drive. At the end of Huntington Park,
yeah, right there.
I was under the bridge coming up. He
Oh,
was
coming up. He
behind
was
me.
behind you.
He was on my ass as soon as we came up from the.
You must have been driving slow. He must have wanted
No,
to
I
go
wasn't.
beat.
He ran in front of the
You was-
lady. No, he wasn't even behind me. He got in front of the lady that was behind me first.
Oh yeah, I got it.
He was on a mission.
Oh yeah, he probably was running.
Now I would have probably let him move over because I usually do. And when I got to the top, I did let him get over because he was like he was drawn. But then his car said, "Puh."
So you was happy because his car
Yes, I
said,
was
"Puh,
like,
puh, puh."
yeah, get out of here.
Okay, because it's puh, puh, puh. All right, let me tell you how y'all women be drawing. All right, hold up. Now I'm going where I think the women be drawing at. First of all, you gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work, ladies.
When did
today.
we turn this show?
Ladies,
into?
y'all gonna get this work today. Willpower. No, this is all about willpower. Y'all gonna get this work today. Today, Kevin Hart style. Now, two things.
We came here before
Supermarket,
Columbus. You
excuse
know
me.
what I'm talking about.
Supermarket and driving. Two things where y'all be fucking up at. Okay? Now, where you want first? You want the supermarket or you want the driving?
The
Being as though she's talking about
The driving.
driving, we're
I
going to
want the
stay on
driving
driving.
first.
But I'm going to do it in my Kevin Hart voice. Okay?
Go ahead,
Now,
do it in your Kevin Hart voice.
women be fucking up all the time. Now, I swear y'all always think that guys is trying to race y'all. Go ahead, sis.
They always
I ain't trying to
race
brody
us.
you. I swear to God. When you just said that, I swear on my mother's grave, right? Now, I know Kevin Hart mom's still alive probably. Now, but mine's ain't.
No, Kevin
okay?
Hart mom
now,
passed away.
All right, she did pass away?
Yes.
All right, both our moms passed away, okay? Now, ladies, please do not think that we trying to brody you. We know you are female. Don't misconstrue the old heads and the OGs and the civilized drivers for the young people that be driving reckless. Don't cut me off, DJ, because I know you. Chill, you got Tourette a little bit. Chill. She got one of them alphabets, one of them Johns. Now I know my ABCs or one of them Johns she got because she just went off on the men. Now, men do not personally, you cannot blame it on the whole humanity because this red dump truck. You cannot do that because whoever you are in that red pickup truck that she said you went to cut her off, coming off the
I
Kelly
didn't
Drive
say y'all.
on her way up to Huntington Park, whoever you was, boy, I swear, boy, you was drawing. Don't do that to her because she blamed the whole male. She said, I
I
don't know
said
what
not
was
y'all
my
here at Glockaware.
but you blamed everybody else.
The ones that cut me off.
Kid,
No.
Wallow,
No,
Cosmic
no,
Kid,
no,
Bruno
no.
Brown. Who else ain't here? Friend Daddy SP. All the guys that ain't here, you got something to do with that red pickup truck.
Okay. I said
all
the men that do it. Okay.
What about the women that do
And the
it?
women too, they assholes
Okay.
the same.
Now, in the market,
I hate them.
can y'all watch where y'all going? Like,
No, we ain't got time. We don't even want to be in
y'all
there.
on
Hurry
your
up.
phones and trying to push a cart with all this
Not
kids
me.
and food stuff in there, and you ran over my feet almost 2 times, lady. Get off your phone, lady.
Not me.
You cannot
See,
push
here
the
you go.
cart and be on your cell phone. Like, you can't do a live.
Because somebody probably called.
No, y'all girls be drawing. I'm sick of this live shit with y'all girls. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Get off live when you're in the supermarket.
Who is?
Because you bumping into people. Then you say, excuse me, twice. It was me. It wasn't me.
Maybe
And
they
then that
wasn't able,
dude-
maybe they might not have been able to buy the extra big boxes of cereal
No.
when they was kids. So now they gotta tell
So that's
everybody.
that's my little rant this week about women, all right? But we love y'all. Hey, listen, I love
Can't
it.
live with us. It can't live without us. Okay.
Hey, no, it's just like this.
Sometimes
You gotta
know,
just
hey,
keep the willpower,
Yeah.
accept them, they're a
If you ain't
beautiful
no
creature.
willpower, I wouldn't be here.
It's just that when y'all put them super lashes on,
He is-
y'all turn into superwoman. And when y'all put the makeup on sometime, when y'all just get cute, y'all smell yourself like the old folks used to say back in the day. Y'all
Smell
smell
yourself.
yourself. Like, seriously, y'all need to stop smelling yourself and chill. And stop making the guys work so hard for a date. Like, women, I'm speaking for the men, chill. The guys, now, if they ain't got no job,
guys want to take
or no
women on
source of
dates
income,
now?
if they don't have no source of income, I can see you saying, yeah, let me see your resume. Seriously. Even if if he's trying
I'm gonna
helping.
say something, but I'm gonna keep this.
No, let me just say this.
It wasn't
Because
about guys. It actually was about myself.
the best of 2 relationships, no matter what he or she got, whether he got more or she got more, if you can actually make that one income one, you don't have to be
That's how it's
married.
You're supposed to be a team.
if you a team,
If you a team,
listen, just have an agreement to do it, and you'll see that.
but sometimes
that
people
things
say
work better.
sometimes a team is working together. Sometimes people
That
say
don't
they wanna
mean
be a
child
team.
support, ladies.
No, not no child, not that, because I ain't.
Give him a chance. This the best teacher.
That's what I said.
Write him a note.
To
Write
every-
him or her a note. Write a letter. Write a letter. A letter is the most powerful thing in the world, especially when you cannot communicate verbally. If you write a letter, I'm not no genius. It's just common sense. I have went through my trials and tribulations. I have always wanted to be in a family type structure. Don't get that misconstrued. Anybody that know me, my exes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man of principle. If you communicate, if you can't feel like you can't talk it out because it starts a gasoline in the torch, and one can't learn how to decipher each other's attitude, then write it in a letter and hand it to her or him. It has nothing to do with your age demographics. Has everything with doing what you have to do to communicate for him or her. Writing in a letter is the most powerful tool when somebody say to you what they can't speak to you and you reading it.
Right.
And them reading it is comprehending what you're saying. And it is allowing you to have your thought process together. So write it. And that's the willpower, goddamn.
That's right. Don't hold your feelings in. Don't be rude when you express yourself, but express yourself, because holding stuff in is not good for you. It only masses things that's going on, and then it just festers and it just get worse and worse. It just get worse and worse.
Ladies, I'm going to tell y'all, let me just give you some advice as the ladies. You give us some advice for men. We got about 6 minutes real quick, right? Just advice is show us some love. A lot of men need a lot of love. I'm going to keep saying that. Like, I ain't saying don't give out too many hugs to strangers, and you got to watch the people you know. Because everybody be sharing shit with each other and all that shit. And that skin disease, whatever that shit called, monkey dad, monkey pox, whatever it's called, that shit real. Like, because it's real. It's dirty. You just dirty. I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't gonna say it just to the dirty part. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you ain't gotta be
disrespectful.
dirty to get it. Cause
You ain't gotta be dirty to get it. I ain't mean to say that. I just got rat-choochie.
But if you really just paying attention to your surroundings as much as you can to keep yourself, just
like no
if you go in the store,
guys
wear
always want to
mask.
shake hands. Like, yo,
But you know,
wait a minute,
that's
for the guys.
raised like that, right?
Guys, do y'all know how dirty y'all are? Y'all scratch y'all private parts, don't wash y'all hands. Y'all do a lot. Y'all do the most. Come on, I'm a guy. I know I'm around y'all ninjas.
But listen.
And ladies, please use some wipes. Women, you supposed to use wipes.
Carry some.
Just in case he wants to do a quickie, you can just wipe. Be
careful what you use, ladies.
No,
Don't let
rude.
EA tell you to use that stuff gives women infections. So anyway.
Well, they know what to use.
Just wash your ass. Just wash every day. Really good. Like, don't be using all those chemicals. That make your cooties.
Who is Phil?
Stink. I don't know. He's watching
Phil,
stuff.
that's the guy that called every day.
He said he not from Philly, so he said, "What's up to Philly?"
I think that's the guy that called the Glock line all the time. Yeah. Hey, Phil. You keep doing what you do, brother. We appreciate you.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And listen.
And Phil is on stuff because you see what he said? He said we were here before Columbus.
Yeah, yeah. See, look, go ahead.
I like that. I ain't even gonna go there.
Do.
But listen, so what I wanted to say, when you said something about the handshake, that's funny. But I wanted to speak on that because I understand what you're saying. But in American culture, that's how they judge a person. I have been in corporate in America. They judge a man by his handshake. My very first job interview, because I went to a vocational school, so they taught us how to present ourselves on job interviews. You shake somebody's hand.
I shake hands.
I'm just saying. My first job interview, the guy that hired me, his name was Richard.
I rather fist ball like my Jamaican people told me back in the day.
I shook his hand and squeezed it. He hired me because of that. He said, "You know why I hired you? Because you had a firm handshake." I couldn't believe that shit. You didn't even check my resume.
And you know who he was? A cold weirdo.
I worked for my very first.
I ain't saying you ain't have no skills, Beach.
My very first job out of high school was for the Social Security Administration.
What was his name?
I don't know his last name, but I remember his first name.
What school was
Richard.
it?
I was at
Richard.
You ain't listening.
Richard.
I said my very first job out of high school was the Social Security Administration 3535
No, I'm talking about the guy that hired you.
His name was Richard.
So I want to give Richard a shout out.
That was my first real job.
Thank you for giving Khadijah her first real job.
Yeah.
You go, Richard.
You funny.
That's willpower.
You funny. But yes, so anyway, that's willpower. EA be on, his shit. I don't be paying EA no mind. But anywho, okay, I love y'all. I love y'all. Anywho, I love y'all. He love y'all.
With a T?
Take care of yourself. Wash your hands every day. Okay. Carry some tissue if you got to sneeze. Put it over your mouth.
And what about the red truck driver?
Okay. For the red truck driver, God got you. Okay. So I'm not even worried about that.
No, you were salty.
Yeah, I was salty because he almost hit my damn truck. Like, really?
Yo, I know you was.
Shit.
You was pissed. Hey, no, we like to have fun.
Yes, but I like to have fun. But I was in good spirits, so you know what I mean. I had just got finished busting a freestyle that I'm gonna let EA listen to because he always busting my chops. He always busting my chops. So I got something.
These run rap for real. She thinks she's Queen Latifah. She an OG.
I'm older than Queen Latifah.
OG. Who you gonna do a song with?
I wanted to be a rapper. No, you know what song made me want to be a rapper?
All the brains.
You know what song made me want to be a rapper?
What?
Hey, you sitting over there. You better get up out of your chair and work your body down. No time to funk around, cause we gon' funk you right on up. We gon' funk you right on up.
That's a classic.
And that's our time. That's willpower.
Yeah,
thank y'all. I got y'all a little sequence right there. Look them up. Sit back down. We're 2K. 2K back there. We're gonna funk you right on. I got that on my playlist right now.
Get up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Get up.
Sit back down. You wanna hear it?
Fuji's coming in, goddamn, man.
He's still.